Good morning, everyone. This is Vijeta Shastri from Dexter Capital, Dexter Angels, and of course, I'm a volunteer with TIE Bangalore. It's an absolute delight and pleasure today to be having a conversation with Sumita Prashant. So, Sumita leads the global software delivery at Cisco Customer Experience, and of course, she's a technology mentor with the Ramaiah Evolute Program. So, Sumita, good morning once again, and absolutely delighted to be able to chat with you.
Yep, same here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sumita. So let us deep dive immediately into what is this startup program that you guys are working on and you're mentoring the startups. As I understand, about up to 25 startups you are looking at in the technology space. And of course, very important, 10 of them are going to get funding of up to 50 lakhs. So happy to know a little bit more, Sumita, about the program and
Sure.
why should startups apply?
Yeah, sure. So Ramaiah launched this Evolute program to kind of foster the culture of entrepreneurship and innovation in the country. Of course, Ramaiah is a recognized institute across multiple disciplines. They're medical, technology, food and nutrition, management, law. So they have multiple facilities within the same Ramaiah ecosystem. They launched this to kind of foster a culture of innovation in the country. So Evolute came together as a program to look at startups getting coached, mentored while leveraging Ramaiah's robust incubation cell. At the same time, we also get a funding of up to 50 lakhs with constant coaching and connect to industry with angel investors so that once they kind of hone their idea, build a business plan with Ramaiah Evolute's help, then they're ready for the next level of Series A, Series B kind of funding. So Evolute is basically a fantastic enabler for startups with ecosystem, data access, and mentoring to kind of hone their idea and make it better as they go along.
Fantastic, Sumita. And Sumita, it's also nice to know about your global experience and also the fact that you're a marathoner. So, how did that come about? You must tell us about that as well.
No, so marathoner was because you have to deal with everything else at work, right? So this is your me time. So running is my me time. And yeah, you start doing it and then you get ambitious like everything else in life, right? So you start with a 10 and then you go to 21 and then you do a 42. So that's how I got to running. And it keeps me very agile, both from a mind and body perspective. So that attribute helps me not never to give up on anything at work too, right? Because while running, you don't give up. So at work also, you don't give up. And anything you do, you pretty much don't give up.
Fantastic, Sumita. So, I think, these are some of the attributes that you can also, when you're mentoring all these startups, you
Yep.
should also tell them about that part of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. You need mind and
Okay.
body fit to run a startup.
Excellent, excellent. Sumita, I want to very specifically now get into one aspect. See, go-to-market strategies and go-to-market is so important, basically getting
Yeah,
customers, etc. So,
yeah,
considering the kind of programs that is going to happen, and I think the discovery program and a lot of very, very serious mentoring, immersive discussions that you'll be having with the
yeah,
startups, let's
yeah.
talk about that aspect, going to market, global expansion, finding customers. How do you think this can be really worked out through the program for the startups?
So actually, with the first cohort that we did last year, we spent a lot of time. First, we recognized 25 startups as part of the Star Startup Awards. The next thing we did is we brought that list down to the 10 we'd actually like to fund. Right now, these 10 people who are founders who were working with us in terms of and we looked at their go-to-market plan, their lead canvas, what's their business strategy. I actually ran them through the entire program of how do you run a startup, right? I mean, we coached them on what all they need to consider, how do they build their plans, how do they look at their finances, and how do they evaluate, what is the right time to push and pull, right? Because it's not just about, and do they really have a market ready? You start with the basic question of, is this really a problem that people are looking for a startup to solve, right? As basic as that, you spend time on that, then you build your customer segmentation, then you look at which segment you're addressing, how is it going to work, then look at all the inputs you require to enable them, right? So with that, I think we've enabled about 2 or 3 startups to get the next level of funding. One in the electric vehicle space, one in the natural space, which is actually making straws from coconut leaves. The other one is Azuka, which was basically a startup which came about in the vaccines for COVID. So I think we've done a good job. We've got people who are capable with design capabilities, technology, and product marketing, which is critical from finding the customer base, finding the right area to market in, and the right price points. So I think that is what Evolute has helped with.
Fantastic, Sumita. And also the message to the startups is that 27 July, that is precisely 14 days from now, is the last day to apply. You can
Yep.
see it on the screen as well here. Fantastic. As we wind up, Sumita, one question I want to ask for you is that it's a physical program. They will be exposing themselves to the state of art facilities and, of course, to fantastic mentors like you. So, how does, if you want to really give us 15-second crisp pitch as to make sure that these startups apply, what did you tell them?
Come experience the way you can take your business to the next level with Ramaiah Evolute and get access to a wealth of data plus people's brain power, which will funnel them to the next level.
Fantastic. So crisply put. So, ladies and gentlemen, and the startup world entrepreneurs, please apply. You have 2 weeks. It's a fantastic program run by the Ramaiah Institute, Ramaiah Evolute Program, startup. Guys, please apply. 27 July, I want to emphasize on that. And thank you for your time, Sumita. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you and learning from you as well today.
Thank you, Vijayata. Thank you for the opportunity and look forward to a ton of applications from the Thai network.
Fantastic. Definitely, 100%. And we will spread the word out and push for applications. Thank you.
Thank you.